What's going on, my guys?
Not much.
This is Playin by Ear, episode 5. We finally made it to the big 5-0. That's not 50, just 5.0. But not like the 5-0, like Cops.
Like the Mustang.
Hawaii 5-0.
Or that. Or that.
You ever watch that?
No.
It's a good show.
I heard about it.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget that show is older than...
Dude, it's like an early 2000s show. Yeah.
I always forget that it's
always on at my grandma's house.
Really?
It's like, Grandma,
I always saw commercials for him. Like, yeah, I'm going to watch that when I'm like an adult. And then here I am.
Never watched
I saw commercials for the remake, to be honest. The remake was okay.
Oh, is there a remake?
Yeah, it was like...
Is it originally like a...
Late 2000s-ish.
Oh, okay. What is it? Is it originally like a late 90s show or just super early 2000s?
I think it's...
What you're talking about?
I think it's late 90s, then ends in like...
Are you talking about the one that was on at your grandma's house?
Yeah.
That's a really old show. That's
no.
80s.
It was the newer one, though. It was in...
I wonder, how many iterations has there been of Hawaii
I think there's like
5-0?
12 seasons, if I'm not...
That is crazy.
I might be wrong. But
Isn't
I feel like there's a lot.
Is it just a cop show in Hawaii? Is that the big...
Yeah,
much, yeah.
That's all it is. Can't wait to go there.
Fair.
Oh my God.
Me neither. Hawaii's going to be fucking lit.
Have we ever talked about Hawaii on here?
I don't think we have talked about Hawaii.
So in October, we're all going to Hawaii. Thanks going to meet us there.
Thanks to the mother of one of us.
We won't say.
It's Keegan. Because your mom is a G.
Yeah, so we basically got a whole plan orchestrated up, and now we're all going to Hawaii together.
I've never been to Hawaii. I've never really been outside of the continental U.S., but still on U.S. soil. I've been to Canada, but I've never been to Hawaii.
I'm in the same boat. I've never been on a plane across seas.
I've never done that either. I've been on a plane across the country once when I was like 13. So that was like 10 years ago.
Do you have a fear of
yes,
flying overseas?
I have a fear of flying in general.
Really?
I think I'm gonna die.
Do you have to take Xanax?
I don't know. I don't have Xanax.
Well, I can get you some.
Okay.
No.
Whoa. Off the record.
No, don't fuck with benzodiazepines like that. They're extremely hard to
like them too
get
much.
off of. Well, that and they're one of the few drugs that are it's like alcohol, to where if you're addicted to it, you have to actually wean off over years, slowly decreasing the dosage, because if you cold turkey, you will die.
Yep.
It's fucked up. So don't do drugs, kids.
Withdrawals
Even the ones that the doctors tell you to. Well, okay, maybe, but like
do your own research.
You figure out what's best for you. I mean, if you're gonna die without it, I guess maybe. But does anyone die without having Xanax if they're not already?
This is not a doctor's opinion.
Yeah, this is not legal advice. Sorry.
Don't listen to us at all.
Don't listen to me. Yeah, this is changing colors now.
I know. Cool. I really like it.
That is cool.
Squirrel brain.
It kind of just turned on. Squirrel.
Huh? What? Maybe we are ADHD.
I don't know.
Yeah, I caught that comment on the last clip, man. So, I think I am. Yeah, I think he's right.
Should we talk about that? How the last 2 clips that we've released have gotten like 5,000 views all on their own, just hitting the algorithm.
In our TikTok, we did promote our TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's at a whopping 16.2K.
That's pretty crazy. That's about how much?
It was about $80 total for the promotion, for 2 promotions.
Sure. So yeah, that's about the same view count as the first one that we promoted, like our very first clip.
But we have a lot more engagement with it.
There's a lot more engagement. There was like 15, 20 comments.
Yeah.
And there was like 2,400 likes, whereas the other one only had like 1,100. 2,700.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a good amount of likes, guys.
And it's like the people commenting, there's other people commenting back at their comments.
Yeah, dude, that's some really good engagement. What I really hope to see is with the 150 additional followers we got from that promotion, I wonder how they're going to interact with our future content. When we promoted the very first clip, it took like a month and a half before we released another one. And like the quality was still kind of iffy at around then. So the 200 followers we got right away from that first promotion, I feel like didn't really transfer over. But now that we kind of have a catalog,
right,
and we're kind of consistent, I wonder if that'll stick. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see the results of it.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
I think so.
I really just want to go more organically, I think. I don't want to keep paying for promotion. I only do that because I like to see what it will do.
Right.
But
I think the little push is nice.
It does help because we're at like, what, 350 followers now too?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
If only our YouTube was up.
In our YouTube ones, I mean, every short that we're uploading, we get at least 1 to 2 subscribers from every short.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed too. So that's really good.
That is really good. I'm just impressed in like the last 2 we did got 5,000 on their own.
Yeah.
And that's like an actual like exponential improvement from like when we first started. Like the first one has like 600 and then we were like getting like 900. Then we're like, yeah, we broke 1,000. Whoa, right. I wonder if we could do this again. Now we've been getting like 2,000 plus.
2 to 5, I would say.
Well, 2,000 plus on the past like 4, and the last 2 got over 5. I'm like, damn. What about in another month? You know, we have 10,000 average.
I think on our last episode we were talking about the same thing, and what was it? What did we say? It had like 2,500. No, it was 5,000 views total on our channel.
On the channel.
And now we're at 28.
27, 28.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Broke my all-time record for my previous YouTube channels.
Yes, sir.
And how many videos did you make on that whole channel?
Like 250 videos.
Damn.
And the entire
that's a lot of work.
The entire channel total was 25,000 and like 2 views. And now just
we've already broke that.
We've destroyed that in a month. It's only been like a month since we started releasing clips. Like
once we get to that 100K,
dude,
total,
yes, sir.
That's crazy. Can you imagine?
That'll feel good.
Having 100,000 total views on our channel. On our channel, This idea that we formed
that's actually working.
This idea we formed 6 months ago. It's been a minute.
No, this was like 8 months ago.
8 months.
It was like 8 months ago.
It's like what, October when we were first starting to kind of talk about it?
Wait.
I think so.
Yeah, and it's May now.
It's May. Holy fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah, 8 months.
Damn. Now, what about, here's a thought experiment. Where do you like project that will be in October? Like when we're in Hawaii, it'll be around the year mark to when we started to like formulate this idea. What are your guys' thoughts and projections on where we'll be by then?
I think once we get a more steady, consistent schedule down per week with the shorts, maybe we do get to a point where we are releasing 1 a day because we edit like 10 on the weekends. And
I need that PC.
Yeah, exactly. We're both editing at the same time, releasing content every single day, and main episodes on the weekend. I feel like that would be a pretty good ultimate goal. Just for the start of it,
right?
And then obviously every other week for the main video still right now,
right?
But maybe by then we get to every week and we can record every week too, maybe.
That would be fire.
But I would like to see how many months I gotta do the fingers.
It's 5 months.
Yeah, 5 more months.
Yeah, 5
more months. I say we easily double what we have right now.
I think our growth is exponential. I think, look at us. In the past month, we went from 5,000 to damn near 30,000.
Right.
Like, I think like the YouTube studio says our like viewers or like views is like 42,000% higher than it was in the past month, which I mean makes sense because
it's math.
Yeah, and the month before we didn't have anything.
Crazy.
Yeah, but like. I think in 2 more months, we're going to be like 80,000. Maybe we'll hit that 100,000. I don't know.
That's the short-term goal right now.
I mean, what's like quick math? Like if we get minimum 2,000 views per short and we release a short, I don't know.
Twice a week?
4 times a week.
4 times a week.
We've been kind of ish with
so
that,
that's 8,000 a week.
8,000 a week.
And then do that times 4. That's 32 times 5.
30. Yeah, whatever that would be. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. But that's a lot. That's good.
Like 140,000.
That's.
I think that That math is off.
Now, boys. Imagine if one of those clips randomly hit the right algorithm.
Oof.
And on YouTube, it hits 10 million views. Just because, fuck it, why not, right? Anything can happen. Oh, and another thing that I was reading up on, I told you about it, but I don't know if I told you, Xavier. So I was kind of reading into like the shorts algorithm and kind of how it's different, like what are like some weird caveats about it. And apparently, so your shorts are super important within like the first hour or two, and then like the first 24 hours, which is kind of what we've seen. We see our clips skyrocket in views in the first hour, 2 hours, and then it plateaus. It's just like they pull it off the shelf, right?
Right.
And then like with the past 2 clips we've had, like not even 24 hours later, for some reason it throws it back in there and we get another 2,000 views. Now, apparently something I was reading is after the first like 48 hours, if it's not getting the performance it wants, it'll pull it. But shorts that are like 30 days or older, like an infinite amount of time there, they have a chance to just go back into it and just get millions for no reason. And the funny thing about it is, our first clip back that isn't our shitty first clip isn't even a month old yet.
All the clips that we have done is in the month of May, and we have. Yeah. I think the first time we even uploaded was like May 14th or April 14th.
Yeah.
And we're not even, wait, what's the...
It was April 7th, I think. So I think actually it's about, it turned a month today.
Exactly today.
Okay.
Because it was our karma clip. So it's...
yeah.
I will see how that goes.
From here on out, those clips, as they start to age, they have a chance of going back in, especially, or in addition to our new ones that we're releasing too. Right. So I'm curious to see how that'll work.
It's like tides, man.
Dude.
Yeah. Just like, the tides just recede one day, and then out of nowhere, they just come back and take it right back.
Suck you right back in.
Yeah. They take your clip and they just wash it right back into circulation.
Yeah. Kiko. They give it a little
have
color.
Some more, So yeah, imagine that we have one that hits 10 million, right? That's one. If we just get one, that's we're making money for 3 months.
At least
guaranteed
3 months, yeah.
Guaranteed,
and that circulates through all the other views on the other videos too.
It's true.
So you just need to hit that threshold of 10 million.
And if we can somehow capitalize on that, I mean, we've already gone from 1,000 average to like 2,000 to 5,000 average kind of now. It's 2 in a row. Yeah. I'd say that's, close. What if we get a 10 million one and we start averaging even just 100K views? That would be enough.
Right.
To get the 10 million, in 90 days, right? Like
just off shorts.
I mean, now I don't know how much shorts pays, but shit, if we can pay our grocery bill every month.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a dub.
That's a dub. Still not quite to the point where we can quit our jobs.
No, keep our day jobs, but
that's the ultimate goal.
Well, at that point, it's proof of concept. This works.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Like, not you guys, but like, fuck the haters.
Fuck the people that don't believe that said that we couldn't do it.
The people that laugh at us.
You know what? Look at us.
We're doing
Fuck
it.
you.
We're doing it. And I don't know. I think we've come quite a way in the past couple months. And I'm very proud of ourselves, and I'm proud of you boys. Thank you for being here with me, indulging me. This is fun. I hope to.
We're half a year in, more than that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is
just off a simple idea.
Damn.
I actually I just mentioned this to you earlier. I had a quote that you said in the past. I actually said the your name at the end of it too, so that I would know that it was you.
I didn't know that was me. Must have been some wise ass words.
The quote is, "Every great thing starts with an idea." By Delson.
That does sound like some wise ass words, I'd say. It's true though.
I wrote it down for a reason. So.
Yeah. How did it hit you? Like, how did it feel when you think
I think that was before we even, because I started these quotes before we really even started any of this.
Right.
So you said that to me, and then I actually watched it happen with us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very true. Very true.
Nice.
Yeah. Savory?
I'm going to be honest. I want to talk about the month of May.
Ooh.
It's the month of May, man.
7 days in.
Yeah, we're 7 days in. It's nice outside. I don't know why y'all got your long sleeves on, but that's a separate conversation.
I'm a cave boy. I didn't know it was warm until I came here.
Bro, I can take my pants off if you really want.
We're taking our pants off. Okay.
I'm talking about the guns.
I don't have any.
The guns out. You know what I'm saying?
I have a cutoff upstairs.
I almost wore the cutoff today, but I was like,
we should do an episode where we wear white beaters. the white ones.
Guns out episode.
Let's get big on these fuckers.
Nah, but like the weather's nice. Anybody got their summer playlist going? You got like, are you feeling the warmer weather?
I got the radio.
I
haven't been listening to music that much lately at all.
Really? Just like podcasts and shit? Maybe?
Yeah, mostly, but just podcasts and TV shows. I just started the show called Reacher.
Oh yeah, is it like based on the Jack Reacher movies?
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
That's what I heard.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually finished it, but
nice.
Yeah.
But did it end
started
good?
and finished it in the same day.
That's good. I've been watching Better Call Saul. So
classic.
Good. So good.
What's on your playlist?
Ooh, I got some. How do you pronounce it? Do you think it's actually pronounced like David? Like
I'd say it's David.
David.
Yeah.
Like D4VD.
Yeah. What else would it be?
I really don't know. I just don't want to butcher his name. Like,
sure.
Didn't everybody butcher Black or Six Black? Didn't everybody butcher his name for a little bit?
I would.
Isn't it Six Black?
It's just Black.
It's just black.
It's literally just black.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah,
I'm one of those
Six
people,
Black.
so.
Yeah, see, everybody butchered his name.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anyone that's like has ever seen Baby No Money's name and didn't know who he was. BB Nos?
That was me.
Yeah,
that was me.
That was me at first too. That I actually heard it. I'm like, that makes so much sense.
It makes so much more sense, dude.
But they do that on purpose. I know they do.
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah, just like fucking up their name and shit.
It's that rapper name. No?
What kind of music is that?
Some David?
It's like
David. David who?
Like,
just David.
It's just David.
It's just
D4VD.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if you will. It's like indie, alternative, emo type music. I don't know. I turned on a radio station for him, and a lot of Joji came on. If you know who that is.
Yeah.
So it was like they're in the same vein. You know what I mean?
Shout out Maddox.
Shout out Maddox.
I know you listen to these.
Maddox actually got me on the Joji train. People tried to get me on Joji for a long time.
That's who I relate Joji with.
Yeah, same. That's because it's like his favorite artist. And I'm like, damn, all right. He actually showed me the right songs this time, and I'm like, wait a minute. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Shit.
I don't know. I've been personally listening to a lot of podcasts too, but I'd say, I don't know. I just kind of still listen to whatever comes on. I mean, Abi is still a very good banger for me because he's got like several genres within his discography, so like in different moods in it. But David has actually been in it a bunch recently too.
I'm low-key hyped for the concert.
Dude, I'm getting prepared. Did you buy tickets yet?
I did not.
I didn't either. Don't feel bad.
I'm like so afraid to pull the trigger because like that's such a big commitment having to go to Chicago.
Yeah.
In July, but like I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be so mad.
I know.
Just do it.
I'm gonna hate myself.
It's gonna be worth it. Did I tell you that Matt Watson actually dropped his tour dates? Finally,
he's touring this year.
Yeah, he toured a little bit last year in like November, but he was East Coast only. But now he finally came to the Midwest, and guess where he's coming? Milwaukee, yeah. So he's going to be a lot closer than Chicago, but he is actually going to Chicago like 2 days after Milwaukee.
Yeah, weren't you saying a couple days ago you might go to both?
I might, but it's like a Tuesday and a Thursday. I don't know if I can get that much off work. Because the one in Chicago, it's at the same venue, the Lincoln Hall venue, where I actually met Abi the Nomad. Yeah, that was a super cool fucking venue, and I thought that was just sick. But Milwaukee is also a lot closer, and I low-key think there'd be less people for him there, so it'd probably be more intimate. So, yeah. I'm so excited for that.
Getting hype.
I've also been watching a lot of sports, not in the last week, but prior to that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I heard the Bucks lost the playoffs.
First round.
I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, Jimmy Butler, 56 points.
What's with
man's a demon, bro?
What's with Wisconsin teams lately? Losing their first playoff game.
Well, we have Aaron Rodgers actually that just retired.
GG, my boy.
Very, very sad as a Wisconsinite. But it's for the better.
Yeah.
We need to move on from Aaron Rodgers.
You think Jordan Love's any good? I've never actually seen him.
Mark my words, Jordan Love is the new face of Green Bay.
I mean, it's kind of what they were
come
hoping
back to
for.
this in 2 years. He's going to have his first. He's going to be ranked third on the MVP list.
How old is he?
I think he's 24 or 23. Yeah, he's young.
Our age.
He's really young.
Holy shit.
So,
bro's got 10 years.
Aaron Rodgers retired after 18 years. And
well, retired.
Or I mean, not retired. He
left.
He got traded.
He left us.
He went to the Jets. Fuck the Jets. But yeah.
I'd probably
and
still
then the
watch
Bucks.
him low-key.
Giannis Antetokounmpo couldn't do it this year.
Bro, I meant to talk to you about Giannis. Did you hear his feelings on failure?
Yes, I actually did see that interview right after the game. So
enlighten me.
He basically said, what? Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it here actually.
Yeah, let's just play it into the mic.
Okay, bet.
It was actually, they're saying that it's one of the most.
You asked me the same question last year, Eric. Okay.
I'm trying to hear it.
Do you get the promotion every year on your job? No, right? So every year you work is a failure. Yes or no? No. Every year you work towards something, towards a goal, which is to get a promotion, to be able to take care of your family, to be able, provide the house for them or take care of your parents. You work towards a goal. It's not a failure. It's steps to success. And if you've never, I don't want to make it personal. So there's always steps to it. Michael Jordan played 15 years. Won 6 championship. The other 9 years was a failure. That's what you're telling me.
So
yeah. Would you ever think of Michael Jordan as a failure?
Hell the fuck no.
Exactly. And there were 9 seasons he did not make it to the championships.
Really?
And yeah. So for a reporter to ask someone as good as Giannis Antetokounmpo if that season was a failure, it's almost disrespectful.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe it is. I mean, even though first round was pretty fucked up, like in a fight, knocked out in 5 games is messed up.
It should have never happened in the first place.
They fired their head coach over that shit.
I know.
Really?
Yeah. That was the week after the fucking head shit. And he just won a championship 2 years ago.
What?
Exactly.
Yes.
Wait, why did they fire the coach?
Because we lost in the first round of the playoffs to an 8 seed, and we were the number 1 seed.
Yep.
Dang.
So, yeah, sad sports world.
How do you blame that on the coach, though?
Bro.
Wasn't it?
You gotta blame it on somebody.
What?
You gotta blame it on somebody.
Think about this.
That's how they always do it.
If you can't make adjustments to your team, and you lose 3 straight games in the fucking playoffs.
Oh, did they lose 3?
Yeah, we lost one, won one, and then lost the next 3.
Dang.
So if you can't do that in the fucking playoffs, you deserve to be fired.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Mike. I'm still upset. Don't take it personal.
So for all of those guys on the team, though, would they consider that a failure then? Going off of, say, if you guys were a member on the team, whether Giannis or just a normal guy that
I think Giannis put that very clearly. If he was on my team, I know he's saying that to the people in the locker room too, because he is the leader of the team.
Sure.
But I think I would feel the same way as Giannis. Not at first, maybe, but that it took a really long time for his mindset to be like that. I feel like that's with anybody. But,
and I feel like as a team, you're still only as good as your best player.
Exactly.
So
you have to be able to work as a team. It's not just the player, but. Wow.
Damn, that hot water heater really just cooked us.
Motherfucker.
That actually kind of reminds me of a clip I saw recently. It was not sports related, so gaming related, but it was like a motivational clip, right? It was like what was it? It was like the thoughts, the mindset of I cannot end on a loss. So like if you have a bad game, if you lose, you're like, nah, I can't end the night on a loss, and I have to make sure I end on a win, even if that means more defeats in my path, right? And then the video was just like, now imagine if gamers took that mindset and applied it to other things, like their careers, projects, just aspects in life. Imagine, you fail at something and you're like, no, let's not end this on a loss. Let's do it again. Let's just keep pulling forward. I don't know. It just got me thinking. I'm like, damn, like in my personal experience, it's like, it's essentially what I've done with like this whole content creation thing. I've had several things that I've done in the past 10 years. I'm like, all right, well, this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. This is trash. This is cheesy, but like, I feel like this might not be the thing that makes it for all of us.
Right.
That defines my success. But it definitely is better than the last things I did. So if this one isn't it, maybe it's the next one.
It's just still getting you further than you were.
What I mean? Yeah.
Right. You're if you continuously keep making progress in your career and what you want to do, you are going to see results. No matter how long it takes you, you're going to see something.
Fuck yeah.
It's not going to be zero forever.
Right. Every failure I endure is just another step towards success. And I try to live by that. I try to keep that ingrained within my soul. And that's part of that's damn near the biggest reason of why I'm so inspired to do this podcast and to share it with you lovely people out there. Because if I can share some of the knowledge that I've experienced and share the things that we're currently doing now, and if it works, it doesn't work, I don't know, just being able to share that, just I don't know, it makes me feel good. It just makes me feel like if I was
through it,
if I was starting out, I wouldn't feel as alone.
Right. That's because you're doing it, you're sharing it, and you're getting feedback from people that may or may not be doing the same thing, or from people that have succeeded with it. Right. We haven't gotten that yet, but I hope so.
I think we're well on the path.
Yeah. Yep.
I got some feedback from somebody very important to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, this is the other day. You told me about this.
Mr. Senpai.
Yep.
Bro, that's not even how you say it, for one. That was a very different thing you just said. All right, never mind. So... So, I'm literally just, in the middle of working and shit, and I get a call from... one of my mentors from back in the day. I'm not gonna put his name out there because he does want to guest star on the show pretty soon. Once we start getting guests on, and I'll just let him properly introduce himself. Because he's got his own hustle. I think sensei is the word you were looking for, maybe.
Yes, sensei.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's like. I'm a little rusty in my anime words. Sorry.
Yeah, gotta get up on that anime, dog. But yeah, he mentored me in the ways, bro. He just I don't know how to properly put it. He told me he saw that my thing was drawing, and he was like, my thing is music, and even if our things are different, I know our drive needs to be the same. You need to keep going. If that's what you're gonna do, you need to do it.
Yeah.
And do it to completion, you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
And I would not be on this podcast today without him. And he literally called me at work the other day, and I just lost it, bro. And he just called me just to congratulate us.
That's awesome.
The success of this podcast,
awesome,
bro.
That's something else, man.
That's fucking fire.
I remember that major fucking week. You were
in my whole week, dog.
You were just just lit the fuck up after that phone call.
Dude, I went home, I did so much fucking drawing, bro. That's low-key where I've been.
So he inspired you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just reignited the flame a little bit.
Yeah. It's crazy what just a little pushing words that someone can give you just ignites that flame. Yeah. Just like, especially someone you care about, you're like, oh,
swear
shit,
to God, dude.
Well, notice what I'm doing?
You didn't know he watched it either.
I mean, I saw that he had seen a couple of them.
Okay.
But like something about, I think the clip from episode 3, he said was just the one, bro.
Okay.
Really? Do you remember which one it was? Or
I think it was the one about being nice to customer service.
The retail workers?
Yes. Be nice to retail workers.
Yes, sir.
For
point still stands.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or be a Karen.
Don't be a Karen.
Oh, dude, don't talk about Karen to me. I don't want to talk about Karens.
Keegan had a run-in with a real-life Karen.
We can't do
it's
this.
Fucking insane, bro.
I'll get in trouble again if I talk about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about it. But did she live up to her name?
I don't know. I guess so. Fuck. Better check that. Anyway.
No, but that's great. That's great to hear. I'm glad that someone like that has that type of effect on your life actually took notice. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't even know that people see that shit, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I have to manage our Facebook, man.
That's true. That's true.
We'll get that. I'll get that going tonight.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
and then we'll send you the login info.
Yeah, because that'd be nice.
Login and I'll start up our Facebook.
You know what you could do is pull all the videos from our YouTube, download them on your phone.
Yeah, it's easier to do it off of TikTok, but
yeah.
And I could always send them to you too.
Yeah,
you have them on your phone.
Yeah. But that way too, if we post to Instagram, Facebook might be similar too. But I know Instagram has an automatic cross-posting feature straight to Facebook. Yeah,
so you can cross-post it.
Yeah. Do you know if Facebook has the opposite?
Yep.
It does? Okay.
Yep. Like every time I post something, it'll say post it to Instagram.
Okay.
But so it's 2 in 1.
Yeah, I think I
they're
definitely
owned
think
by the same company now.
Yeah. Yep.
Meta. I think Facebook is definitely an untapped market for us.
Yeah.
We need to update our Spotify too. Yeah, by the way, we're on Spotify now.
Video podcast, baby.
Maybe Apple Music soon too.
We're gonna be. Yeah, I need to just go home and just make the fucking 20 different podcast accounts that it is, so that way we can officially say, Playin by Ear is available anywhere you get your podcasts. You know, I'm sure. I'm sure you've heard that before on like podcast ads.
Yeah, how do we get that? Is that how?
Yeah, you can say that by just uploading it to everywhere you can get your podcast. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas right now we're just Spotify and YouTube.
Wow, I told never mind.
For the first time in like so long, I finally like tried to actually studio record a song I made when I was fucking 19. And you know, it took like all night of figuring just shit out because I don't know the programs, I don't know the DAW at all, and it's like super like intimidating to learn a new program like that because like Adobe stuff like I already kind of know, but like digital audio workstations for music, they blow my mind. I don't know how to work them at all. They're very confusing. But I finally just sat down and I like tried to learn some of the things, and I was like, I just wanted to be able to get what's in my head finally onto some sort of, you know, canvas.
Right.
And it's not perfect. It's not done. It's not polished. You know, it's quite frankly still kind of asinine, but like it's there and I did it, and it's better than my fucking mono phone recordings of just, you know, putting the guitar right there and trying to play it at the same time with no tempo. No, like I locked in a tempo. It's all like recorded in separate tracks. Like I layered my vocals and like, I don't know. It felt really good.
To get it out?
You sing?
To get it out. Yeah.
You should upload that on SoundCloud.
Today we talk about
when I finish
artistic constipation.
Enlighten me.
Sounds like that's what you experienced, no?
Yeah.
You were artistically constipated.
Extreme writer's block in a way.
And you took some sort of laxative, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
And just went ahead and eased it on out, right?
Mm-hmm. Just shat it right out of me.
It's a great feeling, low-key. Like, dude, no bullshit. Like, when you feel all those ideas, like, backed up in your head and you just got to get something out, like, onto paper, in my case, or something like that.
Yeah.
It's so good to just do it.
Right.
Like, you finally have it out. You have space for new ideas. Finally.
Right. Well, and now you got like the river flowing, you know. So like you got this one out finally. Now maybe new ideas can finally make headway because, you know, I was always stuck on the old ones I've made, like old songs I made like 3 years ago. I'm like, I need to get this recorded because I cannot think of anything new because I need to get these ones done first.
Because you're afraid you're gonna forget them.
And I'm afraid I'm gonna forget them. Yeah, and I hope that maybe that passage is clear. It's not done yet. It's still got some polishing to do, but I'm super like excited and motivated. I just want to run home right now and keep working on it.
Yes.
It's cool, and when it is fully done, I will show you boys. And I don't know.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I hope I hope I can keep doing it because that shit makes me happy.
Just make sure it's good.
Well, I mean, it's coming from me, so it's gonna be trash. But I'm kidding. But
mediocre.
Yeah. Mediocre. I mean, it's nothing. I guess that's a question. Xavier, you have a very like eclectic music taste, I'd say, right? You
That's
know,
fair.
widespread,
That's a fair
right?
assessment. Yeah.
At what point does like a shitty SoundCloud musician go from being like your average, you know, bedroom producer, and then when does bedroom producer become professional? You know, like bedroom producer is just like, oh, like you just make shit in your room, like David. You know, I imagine most of his shit, or at least his early stuff.
That's kind of where it started, but even like back then, I mean, you probably can't find him on like most platforms anymore because like they seem to. It seems like he keeps taking the old versions down and like re-uploading them, remastered and everything.
Sure.
Like that's what keeps happening on Spotify at least.
Okay.
But like I understand, you know, you're not wanting the rough cuts out there, but like I would say what separates like the rough cuts and what makes you sound professional, at least in my case so far, has been like the vocals.
Yeah.
Like I've heard like people rap on like wild ass beats, but if the vocals sound kind of like this or something, like that's gonna take me out of it. Like if it sounds like it was a phone microphone, that's gonna take me out of it. It doesn't matter like where it is so far. It just depends on the mic.
But I've also heard artists that like their whole, because people like that bedroom sound. It kind of like still layered, but like you could just tell it's got that weird lo-fi-ish vibe to it.
I mean,
and that's
like,
a whole
maybe like indie music
aesthetic. Yeah.
Like for indie music, that's okay, I guess, because like some people like that aesthetic of like the faded, the hazy, the what do they call that? Reverb soaked, like my playlist. But like I was talking about like for rap music sometimes, but like I guess for indie music too. Mm-hmm. Even still, like quality over quantity.
Sure. I guess my thought is just like actually studio recording stuff of mine for once. It's just like crazy to see myself finally go from the phone recordings to like eventually pretty soon I might start sounding like a bedroom producer. I'm like, that's exciting to me because I like that type of music. Like I fuck with it hardcore. Like Matt Watson is pretty much just bedroom recorded music, and I'm just like, I fuck with that. I love that. I don't know, I just really like that vibe.
Yeah, I mean if that's what you're going for, then yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's exciting to me. I don't know.
Growth is exciting. Potential is exciting.
Potential is exciting.
That's my most favorite thing.
I agree.
Is potential.
And I hate wasting it.
Yep.
Wasting potential is one of my biggest pet peeves. All right, boys, there's 50 seconds left before we have to abruptly end this episode. What do you want to say for yourselves?
Why you say anus on your shirt?
Because there's one of them, and I have one.
Keegan?
32 seconds. Don't let it all out at once.
All I gotta say is just take a deep breath. It'll be all right.
Relax. I also have to say peaches. And also, this has been Playing by Ear. I'm Delson, that is Xavier, and that is my lovely middle guy, Keegan motherfucking Johnson. You can find us here. Bye! See you next week, or the week after that.